Hi, my name is Akiva Goldman. I'm director and founder of Goldman and Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law with a secondary focus in criminal law and negligence and injury work. If you have a question or interest in something that falls into those specialties or those primary focuses, please subscribe to our channel. Today I want to discuss how a person beats a domestic violence case. Well, it's really very fact specific. There is no litmus test. There's no formula necessarily for beating a domestic violence case. The first thing you must know, though, if you have a reluctant victim, you're already halfway to beating that case. The scenario would be this. There's the police get involved because somebody calls when there's an argument of some sort between, let's say, husband and wife. Police arrest the husband. There's a domestic violence case. In a situation where the wife decides she no longer has interest in pursuing it, really never didn't want the police involved, just wanted the situation to calm down. If she is a no-show to court proceedings, if she doesn't show up at the pretrial, she doesn't return the prosecutor's call, she doesn't appear at the trial, it is likely that the court will grant the defense attorney's motion to dismiss that case. And think about it, if the victim doesn't care, why on earth should the court care? So that case will likely be dismissed. Failing that, if you want to show that a domestic violence case is without merit, you're going to have to try that case. You're going to have to convince a jury that this was not a domestic violence situation. You were attacked. She was the aggressor. You simply, were trying to defend yourself, and maybe you blocked a punch, and as a result, she fell. That kind of thing. That's the way to dismiss, get this case dismissed. You need to understand that to really convince a jury that a domestic violence like an assault and battery occurred, they don't have to show all that much. A battery is a hurtful or offensive touching to another person. So really, it's not like you have to beat them with a baseball bat. A simple push, a simple aggressive grab against someone's will, simply grabbing their arm and holding them at where they can't get loose, that could be regarded as a battery. That could be regarded as a domestic violence. So you need to understand that the burden, the threshold that the prosecutor has to show in a case like that is really quite low. All they have to show is that the person was touched in a way that they didn't welcome, in an offensive manner. And that's enough to get someone convicted of domestic violence. Therefore, if you want to beat this case, you've got to follow the dictates indicated before. You got to either make sure that the victim won't appear, and that's really not within your control. You just got to hope that the other side will not want to see it through, or not want to see it through with the court's guidance, perhaps a marriage counselor or somebody else, but not the courts. Or in the alternative, you're going to have to show that you did not commit any kind of battery that was offensive. You would have to show it was completely defensive on your part, completely, self-defense in that regard, and that's really the only way that you can hope to beat such a case. If you have any questions about that, or you're facing that, please call today for immediate guidance.